And start presenting. Okay, before I start anything, before I start the session today, I just want to ask the ones who are regularly following the sessions, uh, do you have any issues or any concerns or any doubts regarding creating a positive or a negative flow?
Yes, Ashish bhai.
Okay. Anyone else?
Ashish, I try to do it, but yes, in one request, I
Mm,
send I did a negative testing,
mm,
but it is responding well, like the positive testing.
okay. Fine. Anyone else? Okay, Gautam, have you tried from your end? Did you try a positive, try creating a positive or a negative flow?
Actually, I am trying the Excel sheet over you are sharing. Like,
Excel? What
yes,
Excel
yes.
sheet?
You have shared one format in Excel sheet, na? Not Postman. You are sharing Excel sheet format.
Have My question is, have you created a collection with a positive flow and a negative flow? Have you tried it on your Postman?
No, no, no. I
Why?
only tried the base.
Why? Okay. Before I come to that thing, okay, my screen is visible, right? Okay.
Yes, 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 it's visible.
Okay, great. First thing, uh, okay, when it comes to API automation, okay, when it comes to API automation, we need a positive flow and a negative flow. Okay, these two we need to understand and we need to know how to create one. Okay, that is very, very, very important. Why exactly it is important? Because when you create a positive flow, okay, once you have the positive flow created, then you can write script script so that the data, the response which we get in the one request, if I send this, okay, I have the token here. Okay, I do have the token. So what I have done here is I've taken this token, this complete token, and I have saved it in the variable. I have saved it in environment variable. Where exactly? In here. In here, I went ahead and saved the token. Okay. So first and the most important thing is we need a positive and a negative flow for automation. So we need to understand how to create a positive and negative flow and a combined flow. Okay. Second thing, when you come to performance testing as well, performance testing as well, you need a positive and negative flow to be created. We need to understand how to create them and how to combine both and create one complete flow. Then you can go ahead and you can do performance testing. Okay. So for these two things, for automation and for performance, leave about performance, we are not talking about performance now. As we started automation, we need to know by now how to create a positive and negative flow, because I think we had lot of um, holidays in between. Okay, I understand that you have your own priority works and your own priority learning and your own priority things to do, but still this is also one of the priority. You have to take this also as a priority. I'm really sad that till now no one, I mean, the ones who are, especially the ones who are in regular classes, haven't created a collection for it. That is really bad. Okay, one thing I have decided, until you have created a positive and negative flow, the automation training will be halted. There will be no automation training. Okay, simple as that. There will be no automation training. And what I will do here is It is completely okay with me. This is one. I'll give them this. Okay, copy, paste. This is one of the, let's say, documentation, and this is the second documentation. And one more thing, please do not join with mobile phones, okay? Because joining with mobile phones doesn't do any good to anyone. Because what I am planning is, when we are doing our automation testing, once I write a code, once I write any code, I want everyone to write in the same session, so that everyone are on the same page and they know how to write a code and how to use that. If you're joining with mobile, or if you don't know how to write a positive or any flow, then it will be really difficult to go ahead. It will be really difficult to understand. It will be really difficult to automate things as well. Now I'll say that I've taken this ad contact and I went ahead and written a script for this. Okay, and then I have taken the token. We are not sure like when exactly you'll be watching the video and when exactly it will be understood. For the base, I always said the base is manual testing, and there was a lot of time. There was really a lot of time. I mean, we had a lot of holidays as well. Okay, to practice. I know. There's a priority given to other things. I know the priority was given to other things. That is completely fine with me. But I wanted my API testing training was also given as a priority. Okay, so there will be no automation classes from tomorrow. Okay, on Saturday, yes, definitely I will be revising all these topics once again, all the manual testing topics once again, each and everything once again, and go through go through my videos on YouTube channel once, twice, thrice, 10 times. I really don't mind, but I want the positive and negative flows to be created and a combined flow to be created. Once you understand that concept, once you go ahead with it, once you have created, export the collection, and email it to me. Let me provide you the email address as well. Okay, this is my email address. Email it to me. I'll check, and then I'll go ahead and start the automation. If only one person does it, if there is only one person who does the combined flow or the positive and negative flow, I'm really happy to take a session for him. But I really want this to happen. I really want this to happen. And I want scripts, the snippets which we discuss, the default snippets, like the ones, if I come in here, let me go to this, and no more excuses, no more excuses at all. I'm really sorry, no more excuses, because it's high time, and it's really the right time to learn. You need to be good at this manual things. I don't know from where you will search it, or from where you will learn it, or you will revise the videos, or you will go ahead with other YouTube videos or with ChatGPT. I'm completely okay with that. But I want the flows to be created and the collection exported and emailed to me. Okay. And the what are the default snippets which we used? Can anyone say? Scripts which we used,
To check status code response time.
and check status code response time, and okay, I got three.
Response body,
Response body. No, we haven't done that.
or or with the content type, response header, content type.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
Yeah.
response header.
and time also. Response time
Time.
also is less
And there is
than
one more. There is one more for 201. If there is a successful 201, what is the default thing which we have created, which we used?
So we make it 200, yeah.
No. This status course 200 is fine.
Okay.
But if we have a what they say post request which gives us a 201 as a response code, what is the snippet that we have used? We have used one more snippet. We did discuss about that too. What is the default one? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. This is the one, successful post request, which has
Okay.
201 in it. Okay. So wherever it is applicable, wherever if it is 201 applicable, then use this 201. If it is 200 is the applicable one, use 200. And what is the response time? The default response time we have used. What did we change this 200
One
to?
th-
1000.
one
Become
thousand.
Yeah.
mm,
So this has to be changed to 1000. And content type, which headers which will be checking. Is it a response or a
consent
request headers?
response. Header requests.
Sorry, Nadia. This headers which we are checking, is it in the response headers or in the
Response
request?
header.
Response.
Response header.
Response.
Okay.
Response.
And okay. What is meant by 204? What is a 204 meant by 204? What is the status message of this 204?
Too many requests. Method
Too
not
many.
allowed.
Method
I
not
think.
okay.
The
Yeah.
request was successfully, but no any content to return on that.
No content. Correct. There is no
No
content.
content. Okay.
No
Right.
content.
No
Yeah,
content.
no content. Okay. So yeah, we will be discussing this on Saturday once again. I mean, until this is completed, until this we will be revising this. But I cannot start automation. Sorry, I can really can't start automation because we need to be good on this positive and negative flow and combined flow. Uh, that is the base where we will be using the response, and we will be once we have that response, we will be using that response code, response data into next subsequent requests. That is how we create automation. That is how we chain the automation. Okay. And I going ahead and creating a positive and negative flow and explaining it and not practicing doesn't work at all. I know that other YouTube videos they go ahead and say it and ask you to practice, but I cannot work in that way. I want everyone to practice in the same and be in the same page. It's okay. It will take if it takes time. It is completely okay. I'm happy to repeat my sessions. I'm really happy to repeat my sessions, but I really don't want to say the sessions without you people practicing it. Everyone should be on the same page. And these snippets, I need to see these snippets in each and every request. Okay. And it should run from collection. It should, when you're running from the collection, it should run from the collection as expected. And also it should run from the newman tool as well. When you are exporting this collection to as JSON, and when I run it from the newman tool, then it should give me the same results. It should give me the same results. Okay. Like if I say, let me save this and go to this bookstore. And how to run a collection?
Right click on the collection.
Uh-huh.
You can click on like a three dot. You can
Right
click
click or
there.
three dots?
Three dot.
Why did you say right click then?
Run collection.
Yeah. Mm.
Run book collection.
Yeah. So here I see past 85 failed 0. If I export the same collection, let me export the same collection. Export. And let me keep it under downloads. Okay, save. Downloads. And Okay, what is a command to run the collection from Newman tool? Fine. Okay, I think I need to export the. See, it gave me the same results, 85, and here as well it's 85. 85 passed, 85 passed, none failed. So it should be the same. It should be the same when you give me the collection, and when I run it from both ends, from Postman and from Newman tool, it should be the same. Okay, and yeah, that is the thing. And what else? What else? So you got to know the importance why we need a positive and negative and a combined flow to be created. And yes, use, I want this one, this collection, and this collection, both the collections. Either choose one, that is fine. Choose one, that is completely fine. Choose one, and don't go with REQ RES, because that, nah, that is completely fine. Don't go with that. That is a very basic one. This is a real, I mean, we can say as a real APIs where you can create a documentation. And yes, Saturday there will be a revision of manual testing thing. Okay. And yes, there's a question. Okay, now uh, someone can explain. Can someone explain this documentation? Like, where can I find the status link? Nadia, please wait. I know you know it. Can someone else say me where I can find this status link? How can I find this status link? If I want to run this get request, how can get request of status? How can I do it?
Actually, Ashish, I don't have any much knowledge about GitHub
No, no,
or
no.
this
I'm not
thing.
talking about
Hmm,
GitHub at all. This I'm talking about this
okay.
API documentation. Okay,
Okay.
The
leave about
copy,
GitHub. Uh,
copy the link.
which link?
The API is available at
There
HTTPS.
is a URL HTTPS simple book
Mm.
API.
And
Then slash status.
right.
At the
This
end,
is how.
yes.
Yeah,
Dot
this
me
is how
slash
you.
status.
Okay, this is how you do it, right?
Yes.
So the
Yes.
base URL is this one. Base
Yes.
URL is this one.
Correct.
Then these are all endpoints.
Endpoints.
Yeah.
These are all
Yes.
endpoints. Okay.
Okay.
And Renu, in your positive flow, you
Mhm.
have added 404. Do you think 404 is a positive flow?
No,
Then
404 is not a positive.
then why did you add it under positive flow?
So, because I thought I should change something in URL, so that's why I did it.
Okay. Now 404, what is the response body that you're getting when you're running it?
Nobody.
So if it is no body, then that is a negative flow, right?
Um,
If I'm adding something,
hmm,
okay, let's say in
yeah.
post I'm adding a, okay, this is submit an order, huh? In post, if I'm adding an
I,
order,
Hmm.
okay,
I think this happened to her in with the token, this bear token.
sorry.
Maybe I think this happened to her in the request where there is, authorization. We have to add the bear token.
No,
I
Nadia.
think.
No, no,
No,
no.
no,
He's asking something else.
she has added
Okay.
a get request with 404 token. Okay.
Okay.
Um, okay. In this post order, submit an order. This is if I use this endpoint,
Yes.
I'm getting
Yeah.
this as a what they say response body, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this is
Mm-hmm.
a positive flow. If I'm getting a blank thing, blank data
Mm-hmm.
here, then is that a positive or a negative flow?
Negative.
Yes. So please make sure that you don't add any negative flows. If I
Mm-hmm.
give an example, one more
Yes,
example
yes.
here.
That was my mistake. I can see
Okay.
that. Yeah.
In here, see
But
these are
it
all
was in
positive.
my mind. But it was in my mind that
Uh,
if I'm doing something correct, it means positive. If
uh,
I'm doing something wrong, and it is negative. But
no,
I did
you're not
not
doing
see.
wrong. You're not doing wrong, Renu. Sorry, you're not doing
Mm,
it wrong. It's
okay.
the data. The data should be invalid. The data, the
Mm,
response. body should be invalid, or the data in the request body should be invalid. That is, you are not doing anything wrong. You're making requests invalid. You're making request invalid, or you can say request to be wrong. Okay,
Okay.
that is how you create a negative flow. Okay, this is C, unauthorized, contact not found, missing request fields, too long characters. So these are all negative scenarios. And add
Okay.
contact, these are all positive scenarios. Then you need to combine these both, which I have done in this bookstore thing. Okay, if I'll share this what is it? I'll share this collection in our WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll share this collection in the WhatsApp group. You can take a reference of this. And how do you import a collection to a postman? How do
Import.
you
Click
uh,
on import.
The import button at the top
and
and drag and drop the or click on the files.
okay, and I can select the file, any JSON file, and I can click on open, and it will come in the collection, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll share this collection in the WhatsApp group. Please take this as a reference. Okay. This one, I'll share this one as well, which is a combined one. And I'll also share this contact one as well. I'll share this as well. Take these as a reference. But I want in these two, any one of the documentation, any one of the APIs should be created as a positive, negative, and a combined flow in one
Ashish, can you
under
share
one.
these APIs as well on
Sorry.
WhatsApp group? Can you share these APIs as well on
Yeah,
WhatsApp
yeah,
group?
I did share in this chat.
Okay, okay, okay,
Okay,
then
I'll
okay.
share it in the group as well. I'll share it in the group
Mhm.
as well.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I'll share it in the group so that you can refer them. Because I don't want a REQRES or JSON. What is it? Dummy JSON. Those are all like. I mean, we have worked a lot on that, and those are not real world documentation. So these are the ones you can use as a real world API documentations. Um, okay, and what else? What else I wanted to say? Yes, Saturday we will be having this revision of manual testing. Um, okay, and you got to know the importance why exactly we need a flow. Uh, I hope you understood like why exactly we need to create a flow for automation of performance. We need the flow to be created. What else? What else? What else? Hmm. I think that is all. That is all for today. Um, and yes, please do install VS Code. Please do install VS Code on your system. Okay, VS Code should be installed on your system as we will be working on JavaScript under VS Code. Okay, we will jump into Postman, but the basics we will be working on VS Code. Okay, so install VS Code. If you know the basics of JavaScript, then fine, it's completely fine. Then you need not to install VS Code and fill up the space on your system. But if you want to practice once again, just for a reference, then please do install VS Code on your system. What else is needed? And yes, create a GitHub account. I hope everyone have it. If you don't have a GitHub account, please do create a GitHub account. We might need it in future because we will be what they say. We will be also using CI/CD like GitHub and then GitHub and also Jenkins to run our collections on the continuous integration tool. Okay, which will be done automatically, which is a too far topic. So that will be done later. Uh, so that is all from my end. So any questions, any doubts?
Ashish, one
Hmm.
thing
Hmm.
that when I try to do something that I tried mocking, so
Hmm.
I face a lots of problem that
Hmm.
I keep listening your recording, but
Hmm.
I don't know what was happened and I was unable to complete my mocking. maybe sometime, and one thing more, when I was creating my collection, my variables like path variables, or so sometime things like in your recording things looks another way, and
Mm.
when I tried, like maybe it could be version things, or I
Mm,
don't know
no,
what was
no, no, no. For Postman, we have the same version. There's no difference in the version. There's
okay,
no
okay,
difference in the version.
yeah,
So what you can do is use
mm.
ChatGPT if you don't
Okay,
understand something.
okay,
When you're watching the videos and if you don't understand something, use ChatGPT or
okay,
use
okay,
other YouTube videos if if you understand more far better than me. I'm completely okay with that too. But
okay,
these needs to be researched from your end. Everyone, not only you, everyone. If you don't understand something, then
mm.
you need to start researching, you need to start exploring, you need to understand things from in your own way.
Okay,
Okay?
okay,
That is how you will learn. That is how you will excel. That is how
okay.
you will be perfect, to be honest. And this is how a programming, any programming or a computer thing to learn. And we have ChatGPT, we have Gemini, and yeah, I think Copilot, where you can ask in a very simple manner, and it will give you answers in a very detailed manner.
Mhm.
It will. I did it, so I know. You have the prompts should be very the yeah. It is called as prompt. Okay, the prompt should be very precise, very precise. You can also say like, give me explanation as I am a fifth grader. It will give you, it will definitely give you in a proper way. Like you can
Mhm.
understand in a real world example and everything. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is how you need to use the prompt as well.
Okay, Ashish.
Okay. So that is
Okay.
all. That is all for today from my end. Anyone
Okay,
has any
thank you.
questions?
No, thank you, Ashish. I will go to one of the video, and if I'm doubts, I will definitely teach.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ashish.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
Ashish.
Thank
Bye
you.
Bye,
bye.
Ashish.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.